Alright, y'all, what's going on today? We're gonna be going into fair value gaps. I didn't think I would have to go over this, but going with my new strat right now, it is something I definitely do use, and I use that for the trade right here. As you can see, everything played actually got stopped out. It was just a shitty ass trade because it wasn't off of a Q level. It was just more adapting to the market since we've been in consolidation every single time we open up to New York AM. But back to fair value gaps. Fair value gaps is a 3 candlestick pattern that can form, right? So just as we talked about how candlesticks open and close, when we have a 3 candlestick pattern, so right here we have this candle closing right here, we have this candle opening all the way down here, we have a wick over here, and you see how this third candle right here has a wick. So using these 3 candles, we have a fair value gap right here. This is what makes a fair value gap. What is a fair value gap? Is basically when price moves super fast or a lot of orders have been filled into the market and it creates a space. And why? Because there's no wicks. So for example, if we used and looked at, I know NASDAQ had one. As you can see, this is a fair value gap right here. And this right here, this candlestick pattern right here, 1, 2, 3, let me make this cleaner for y'all. This is not a fair value gap, okay? Why? Because even though we had space over here, this wick was over here and this wick, like the wicks just overlap in the gap, so it doesn't make it a gap, right? But that right there's a fair value gap. Basically, it's like a lot of orders in the market that have not been filled and shit, and we can use fair value gaps for price to come back and retrace into them. And I don't take, this is where ICT comes in at. This is why I didn't know if I want to teach all this shit. We don't really take trades off of them shits, but usually when it aligns with our shits and we're like, okay, key level fair value got created, we're like, okay, this is a space where price can come back into the retrace to see if the orders really have been filled, and when we see that it got respected, we can take a trade from there. That's the fair value gap, okay? Do that as homework. I want you guys to go on the market, identify 10 fair value gaps inside the market. It's really not that hard. Any single time frame, just look for 3 candlestick patterns. And one more thing too, there's gonna be indicators I'm dropping that is going to mark that shit out for you and everything. One indicator you guys can use if you don't want to look at fair value gaps for real is fair value gaps by Nephew Sam, FVG. This will mark out every single fair value gap inside the market for you right there. So this right here is a bearish FVG, as I said. You can just look at it from any single time frame, 5 minute. Right there, all these FVGs. I will have indicators that will be, fuck, my eczema, bro, my fault. I will have indicators that will be giving y'all the shit. You just got to figure out where and how and I'm gonna put it at, but it's gonna be in the Discord, and I'm gonna catch y'all.